and I was thinking about Solzhenitsyn.
Ah, no, no.
No?
I just, I just, I write, I, uh, I write only fiction, uh,
Oh,
fiction,
so
fantastic or fiction about this time.
okay. So you read it or you write it?
Uh, Write, not read.
Okay.
Read. I, I read too, but I read and write.
Okay. But so you're a writer.
Yes, yes. No, five volume of my book uh, have been no have been uh, will be published in January of this year.
Awesome. Congratulations. That's really cool. What's the title?
Title. Uh, uh, I can show this book in the internet.
Okay. Yeah. Could you do that?
I mm, for example, on this. Okay. Okay. For example, in this. Uh, uh, on this page, they can see the title of the picture of the title of first four volumes.
Okay, cool. That's awesome, though. That's really sweet. Um, okay. And yeah, I think we're good, man. Let's get started with today's class. Um, in just a second, maybe. A little bit slow. Okay. And can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Heidi, can you read the title and the words?
Galileo and astronomy. Today we will learn astronomy vocabulary, learn about Galileo, learn space idioms, and read space comics. Okay.
Good. And Heidi, can you ask Pavel the first question?
Do you know who Galileo was? Explain.
Uh, yes, I know, and but uh, I know only a phrase of Galileo. He said, uh, "It's really turn. Oh, turn not. It's really twist maybe about your Earth.
Ah, and yet it turns.
Turns. It turns."
And yet it turns. Yeah, that's a really famous quotation of his. Do you know when he said that, or when he was supposed to have said that?
No, he said this phrase uh, after punishment, uh, after then he was punished by judge by not the religion, but Inquisition maybe. Uh, hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, by Inquisition, yes.
yeah. by the Inquisition, for sure. Okay, good. And all right, Pavel, can you ask Heidi the next question?
Do you have a favorite scientists? Why? If no, do you have a favorite subject of science?
Yeah, scientist. Maybe it's scientist. It's doctor, Japanese doctor. I like him. He is, I forgot the name, I'm sorry. He was awarded Nobel. He won Nobel Award 2 years ago. He discovered stem cell, named IP cell. He can create the stem cell from normal cell. So after that, that many doctors are creating some organs, kidney or some organ from patient cell. It's very good invention.
Nice.
Oh, stem cells.
Really cool. Okay, so he can create stem cells from normal cells, and now doctors are able to create organs from patient cells, and maybe not easily. Really good job. Not sure what his name is either.
I forgot, I'm sorry.
No worries. Okay.
Yamanaka, Mr. Yamanaka.
Okay. Yavanak. Okay.
Yes. Stem cells used usually use for cosmetic surgery.
No, stem cell, before they took stem cell from fetus.
So yeah, you can use stem cells for a lot of different things. So
from only fetus. It can change in any organs. So basic cell.
yeah, so it's like a basic building block cell. But yeah, Pavel, you're right. You could use it for cosmetic surgery because they can create skin cells. So if you're trying to, grow back skin or change your skin, stem cells would be, of use. But yeah, generally what they're best known for is organs. You can like regrow organs and things like that. Does that make sense, Pavel?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. And so what about you, Pavel? Do you have a favorite scientist or a favorite subject in science?
Yes, maybe, but I prefer the computer science. Oh, the favorite scientist. Hmm, hmm, hmm. It's interesting because I think not scientists, the engineer. Oh yes, I try. Let me explain. In the computer science, the main role, not the main, not mind. Most part of things were made by an engineer, not scientists. Maybe.
Okay, so most things are created by engineers.
Created by engineers. And I think the people like Jobs or Bill Gates were not scientists. They they're engineers, but they change the word. Yes, they changed the word, the F.
Okay. Yeah, they changed the world, we would probably say. The Earth would be like the planet generally. So the physical planet, Earth, is the physical planet. World, it like physical and human planet. So yeah, the world encompasses more. Like the world is the place where we live and interact. The Earth is the body of matter that we live on, I guess. Does that make sense, Pavel?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Okay, and Pavel, can you ask Heidi the next question?
Galileo is famous for defending the Copernican theory, which basically states that the Earth revolves around the Sun. What other scientists are famous for defending theories?
I forgot the name. Oh, Leonardo. Oh, I understand. Leonardo da Vinci. He always, even his astronomy. So his theory was same as Galileo Galilei. Galileo didn't change his opinion, but Leonardo changed because he was afraid of the church power, Catholic Church.
Okay.
He changed the opinion, but he said still the globe is moving.
Okay. Really cool. I didn't know that. And yeah, really good job. Pavel, can you repeat Copernican?
Copernican.
Yeah, Copernican.
Copernican. Yes, I can tell R and N.
Yeah.
I see M.
I need to
Yes.
change my font, I think.
No problem.
Yeah, it's a problem with other people too. I have to change it in the future.
Oh, Copernican. Yes.
Okay, but Copernican. All right, let's go on to the next page, and let's have Pavel. Can you read the title and the words?
Astronomy, orbit, eclipse, comet, shooting star, revolve, renaissance. Renaissance.
You're really close. It's Renaissance.
Renaissance. Renaissance. Renaissance. Yes, I think it's about painting. Paintings.
Yeah, kind of.
Yes, satellites, solar system, galaxy.
Good. Maybe satellites.
Satellites.
Yeah, make sure you emphasize the first part, satellites. Okay, that was good though. You did a really good job with these words. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Revolve, it means the turn of planet. No. No. Revolve, it's turn the planet around the sun.
Yeah, actually, revolve could be two different things. So you could have the planets revolving around the sun. So we'd say the Earth makes a big circle. This is a planet revolving around. But also it could be to turn on an axis. So it could be just to spin. So revolve could either be orbit or spin. Question. Any other questions?
Renaissance. It means the time of time. The time then Copernic life or no? Oh, no.
So Heidi, what's the Renaissance?
Renaissance is the Italian Renascent. Renascent is naturally let's say born, so reborn. It means before the culture was limited by church. The church's power was very strong, so they painted a lot of paintings about the god or something. But after Renaissance, they changed their paintings, likely humankind.
Okay. So yeah, the Renaissance does mean the rebirth.
Yes.
We'd be talking about a rebirth of pretty much culture. And it started in
culture
Italy.
Changed at that time.
Yeah. But it's just
most of it the art.
Yeah, art and science, especially. So art, science, culture, philosophy, and things like that. Just things that we lost after the fall of like the Greek and Roman empires.
The center of Renaissance is Leonardo da Vinci. He is a scientist and astronomy and even a painter and architect. So he changed a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have all these figures who were painters and scientists and intellectuals generally that were big in the Renaissance. Okay. And any other questions? Okay. And let's have Heidi. Can you make a sentence using eclipse?
Eclipse, summer, we have autumn eclipse and spring eclipse. It means daytime and the nighttime the same.
And a spring eclipse?
Yeah.
Okay. This is actually something that I'm not familiar with. What I'm familiar with, we have a lunar and a solar eclipse.
Okay. Japan religious holidays.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not familiar with the.
It's different, very similar, but different. Okay. The sun and the moon. What's it? The sun is moving. The Earth is moving around the sun. Then the Luna is what's it? Luna. Moon is around the sun globe. So sometimes moon came to the between the sun and the globe. It's an eclipse, right?
That's an eclipse. Good. Yeah, so when the moon moves in between the sun and the earth, that's an
Yeah.
eclipse. Okay, good. And let's have Pavel. Can you make a sentence with shooting star?
Shooting star. I think then the shooting star fall down. You may to you may wish, not wish. You may to have no. You can wish, no. Make wish. Make a wish. Yes, you can make a wish.
Okay, good. We'd start with when.
When a shooting star fall down, you can make a wish.
Yeah, and make sure you get that third person S.
Falls.
Mm-hmm.
Falls down.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
And yeah, we maybe wouldn't say they fall down when you see a shooting star. You can make a wish. Might work. But good, I think that's a great sentence. Nice job. Let's go here. And Heidi, can you read the title and can you try the first sentence?
Fill in the blank plus conjugate the verb. Earth revolve around the sun.
Good, we're missing something.
Earth revolves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good job, nice work. What about the next one, Pavel?
The moon. Not drop, not study. Eclipse. The moon eclipses the sun on the 21st of August 2017.
Okay, and you're really close. We changed this a little bit. So the 21st of August 2017 is in the future. How do we change the tense here?
The moon will eclipse. Will eclipse.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Heidi, what about the next one?
Maybe see. I see close to 10 shooting stars already. I must be a meteor shower. So, 10 shooting. I'm seeing.
Not quite.
I've seen.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, can you repeat that one more time?
I've seen close to 10 shooting stars already. It must be a meteor shower.
Good, exactly. That's perfect. Nice job. So we'd use the present perfect. I have seen. Okay, and Pavel, what about the next one?
People say Galileo took cannonballs of different masses from. Drop, yes. People say Galileo dropped two cannonballs of different masses from the Tower of Pisa to show that the speed of descent was independent of mass.
Good. Nice job. Really good work with your ed ending pronunciation dropped. Okay. What's it mean? What's this mean, Pavel?
It means the not gravitation. Yes, it means the gravitation of Earth not I forget this word. I asked Google. Oh. Not acts. Operate, not operates. Yes. The gravitation of Earth acts to all things with the equal forces. With the equal force. No, all things with the equal forces.
Yeah, so the gravitational pull of the Earth acts on things with an equal force. Can you repeat that sentence one more time? Right at the top of
the gravitational pull of the Earth acts on all things with an equal force.
Good. And can you repeat equal?
Equal force.
Yeah. Good. Equal. What about the next one?
Yes.
Who?
Heidi?
Me. Astronomers have been studying for the sky for thousands of years.
Good. Nicely done. Okay. Astronomers have been studying the sky for thousands of years. Really good work. Okay, what about the next one, Pavel?
Humans have a little over 2,200 satellites. Have a little satellites on the orbit to orbit the Earth? No.
We'd say orbiting.
Orbiting. Orbiting.
Good.
Orbiting the Earth.
Okay, good.
Orbiting. It's perfect. Oh, no. Gerundy. Oh, gerundy.
Yeah, it is the gerund.
Gerund. It's a gerund. Yes. I understand.
Okay. And do either of you have any questions on this page?
No.
Okay. Let's go on. Let's look at a comic. And Heidi, can you read the role of the tiger? And let's have Pavel. Can you read the role of the little boy?
I hate this.
You hate this one?
What? The first what? What? What a clear night. I look at all the stars, millions of them.
Yes, we're just tiny specks on a planet particle hurtling through the infinity blackness. Infinity.
Infinite.
Infinite. Infinite blackness. Let's go in and turn on all of the lights.
Okay, good. Pavel, can you ask Heidi this question right here?
What is happening in this comic? Yes, comic. Do you like looking at this star? At the stars?
The comic tiger and the child are watching the sky in the night.
Okay. The tiger and the child are. We'd probably say looking at.
are looking at the sky at night.
Yeah. Maybe we'd start. What preposition would we start this sentence with?
In the comic.
Yeah, in the comic. Okay. And what happens over the course of the comic, Heidi? What happens?
Mm-hmm. Let's go in and turn on all the light. I'm not sure where they are going. I'm not sure.
Okay.
There are some blank. Some places are black. So he wanted to turn on the light. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. He wants to turn on the lights.
He
Pablo,
thought some place the ball, the light ball was turned off. So he find some black space on the sky.
I think it's a little bit different.
Different.
You're close. Pavel, could you explain this a little bit?
I don't sure, but I think the child thinks that the stars hurling the stars hurl, not hurl. The stars are hurling yes, not no. The stars are hurling not slowly, a little bit maybe. No, a little bit.
Okay. Hurling. So, what does hurling mean?
Hurling.
It's like, so.
Moving very quickly.
Hmm. Yeah, so we're moving really, really quickly, almost uncontrollably through infinite blackness.
If sun is hurling, it's generally moving very quickly. It's interesting. I think I thought that, for example, diamonds hurl, or it's not correct.
No.
No.
Nope. So hurling would just be to be moving really, really quickly. So if you're driving a car really quickly, you could say we were hurling down the highway. In this case, yeah, they're on a planet that's moving very quickly through a really big dark spot. Yeah, and so I think what's happening here is they start out looking at the stars, and it's like really nice. And then Calvin, the little boy, has this realization that he's just a really small piece of the universe, like really, really small. And so then he decides to not think about this realization that he has anymore. And so he wants to go in and turn on all the lights in order to forget about the realization that he just had. So he doesn't want to think about how small and insignificant he is. It kind of scares him. So he goes on and turns on the lights so he can't see the stars anymore. Does that make sense?
Maybe maybe a child thinks that if he turn on all the lights, he will, or he can see more planets or stars.
No, he thinks if he turns on the lights, he won't see them at all. So he doesn't want to see them. He doesn't want to think about them. Does that make sense?
The movement of the stars are kind of infinite. So we have limitation. Then we don't care about that anymore. Go back.
Sorry, Heidi, I'm not sure if I quite understood. Can you explain one more time?
They are watching the movement of stars, but they are hurling through infinite blackness, infinite. So they don't have any limit of time. But they have a limit of time, so they decided to go back.
Yeah. Like I said, I think he's a little bit more scared. He's frightened by the size of the universe and like how small he is. So tiny specks. A speck is like a piece of dust or like something that's really, really small. So they're just really, really small on this like really, really small planet that's just like kind of arbitrarily moving through this great black space. And so he is scared. He doesn't want to think about that anymore. And he decides to go inside and turn on the lights. It's like the idea, ignorance is bliss. And he wants to forget what he just realized. He doesn't want to think about how big the universe is. Maybe is a good way of saying it. Does that make sense, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go on. Let's look at a quote of Galileo's. And let's have Pavel. Can you read this quotation?
With regards to matters requiring of thought, the less people know and understand about them, and the more positively they attempt to argue concerning them.
Good. And can you ask Heidi this question? Pavel, can you ask the question?
What do you think this means? Explain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's very difficult. We are regard to matters requiring thought. Less people know about them and understand about them. The more positively they attempt to argue concerning them. Mm-hmm. Mm. About them, something matter. Only few people know about that.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. No. But it mentioned what matter. It doesn't mention about the matter. So.
No. So with regard to matters requiring thought.
Mm-hmm. So something happened. The problem, matter is problem, right? Problem is requiring thought. So there's some problem we need to think about. But very few people know and understand about it.
Sort of. So the first part is when talking about things that are complicated, things that require thought to understand. Um, the less people know and understand about them, the more positively they attempt to argue concerning them.
Only few people know and understand about something, but most of people want to argue and worrying about something because they don't know about that. Only understanding the people who understand about matter is thinking, but many people don't know about that matter, understand, they cannot understand. So they have argument and concerning. If you know about that, you don't have any concern.
Okay, so concerning is, I think, is throwing you off a little bit. They argue concerning them, so it's like arguing about them. So
why argue it? Because he is worried about that.
okay, no.
For example, we have a nuclear generation system, and then scientists want to restart that because they know some theory of how to use the nuclear. But many people, they don't know about that. So they are worrying about that. Then they have argument.
Yeah. The only small thing, so concern is to be worried, but if you argue concerning something, it's arguing about something. So there's no idea of worry in this quotation. So, yeah, he's not saying that people worry more when they don't understand something, just that they argue about that thing more. So, yeah, with matters requiring thought. So, if we're talking about something that's complicated, the less people know about it, the more they try to argue their opinion on the matter.
So less people are understanding, but more people are concerning. Then because of their concerning, they have argument, no?
So again, it's the idea of concern. So concern doesn't mean worrying. So concerning the matter, it's like about them. So we could just change it for a preposition. Does that make sense? Passionately attempt to argue about them. So less people know and understand topic, the more passionately they attempt to argue about the topic. Okay. And Pavel, do you think this is true? Do you think this, in general, is true?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, can you explain yourself a little?
Oh, I didn't get.
Can you explain why?
Yes, I try. Maybe if somebody know the issue not good, not very good, he not issue. Someone doesn't know the issue. He can see to this thing only from one side. And this thin, and he means, not he means, he thought, he, no, and someone thought, yes, he thought, or someone thinks, someone thinks that this thing is very easy and slow. Not, yes, this thing is very easy. If somebody know the issue, if somebody know the issue, he can see this thing from all sides, and he thinks that this issue is very difficult. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's good. If somebody doesn't know the issue well, he can. Maybe we'd use a pronoun here. What pronoun could we use?
He can see not point of view, maybe point. No.
Okay, a pronoun. So, I, you, he, she, it, we.
It. He can see it only for
good.
once. Yes. Yes. It or one, maybe.
We wouldn't say one here.
Wouldn't.
So generally, if you're using a like one can to start a sentence, so subject pronoun there. Yeah, it's a little bit different. So generally, we'd start a sentence like with one can. It's a hypothetical person.
Okay. You can see it from the other side.
And again, he thinks that
it and that it is very easy.
Good.
Yes, if somebody knows the issue, he can see it from all sides, and he thinks that it is very difficult or complicated.
Yeah. Good. I think that works a lot better. Really nicely done. Okay. Do either of you guys have any questions about this page? Any questions here? Okay. And all right. Heidi, can you read the title, the directions, and the first idiom?
Space idioms. What do you think the idiom means?
Yeah. And what's the first one, Heidi?
Space credit. Space cadet. What cadet?
Student. Space.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a young trainee would be a cadet. This is a little bit more idiomatic. So cadet is a young trainee in the military. Yeah, so that's kind of what a cadet is. We're not talking about that, though. So it's a little bit different. Do you have any ideas what it might mean? Either of you guys? Pavel or Heidi?
I think the space cadet, space cadets are the hero of fiction books of the many fiction books.
All right.
Okay, I got it.
You-
Kind of stupid person,
Uh-huh.
and usually get the drug, addicted drug. So usually like
Okay.
half dreaming or not,
Yeah.
their brains not clear usually.
Yeah. So we could say forgetful, half dreaming, maybe
Mhm.
stupid. I don't think we'd say it has anything to do with drugs. But yeah, so a space cadet is just somebody who is not paying attention to what's going on. Um, so maybe, Pavel, could you use this in a sentence?
Stupid person. Yeah. It's interesting. Hmm. Oh, mm, I can't imagine something.
Okay, what about you, Heidi? Can you?
Mm. I can't make promise with him because he's a space cadet. He always forgot our promise.
Okay. Can't make a plan with him?
Promise.
I can't make a promise with him. He's a space cadet, and he always forgets our promises.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can't make a plan with him. Would sound a little bit better. Like, so, generally if you make a promise with somebody, yeah, I don't know. It could work. It depends on the situation. Um, yeah, I think it sounds maybe a little bit more natural with plan. I can't make any plans with him, but in certain situations, I can't make a promise with him. Could work as well. All right, but good. And yeah, unfortunately, we're just about out of time. Do you guys have any last questions before we finish up?
No question.
All right, thanks for coming in. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again soon.
Mhm.